Hey everyone, Rock is George here from the Rock is George podcast and the loudest.com on the planet, back with another vinyl unboxing. This time it's the reissue of the 1990 release by New Kids on the Block called Step by Step. This actually came out in June of 2025. Don't tell KNAC.com that I have this album. I'm just kidding. When this album first came out, it was kind of a change in the New Kids on the Block sound. Being from Massachusetts, New Kids on the Block were huge. They were from Boston. This kind of saw them getting into rap and hip hop with the song "No More Games." A couple of songs I remember them releasing as singles back then: "Step by Step" and "Tonight." "Tonight," I believe, was a cover. I can't remember of whom. I think a lot of teenagers growing up didn't want to admit they liked New Kids on the Block because of all the girls in school that liked New Kids on the Block, but they had some really good songs. They're still on the radio today. As you can see, this is the Target limited edition. First time on vinyl in 35 years on white opaque vinyl. I'm kind of starting to learn the vinyl terms. Opaque. I suppose it's a painting term, right? Opaque means you can't see through it. It means it's a solid white. Better look at the cover here without all the reflection in my house. Let's see if I remember their names, right? Donnie Wahlberg, brother of Mark Wahlberg, of course. Danny Wood, Joey McIntyre. No idea who those other guys are. I can't remember that. Jordan. And you got me. I should ask my wife before I did the video, right? So here we go. Let's take a look at the white opaque vinyl. See if there's any bonuses in here. I don't think there is. New Kids on the Block, they're hot again. They're selling out shows at Fenway Park. They're selling out shows everywhere, usually packaged with some other 90s bands. Belle Biv DeVoe comes to mind that they toured with. Maybe they did a new edition one, I'm not sure. Also Boston bands, so maybe they're huge here. In Massachusetts is not as huge across the country. Pretty sure New Kids on the Block is. So let's take a look. You got the lyrics on the sleeve. Vinyl's in there nice and tight. I hate to have to grab the record. As you can see, it's a solid white vinyl. Nothing too fancy. There's no bonuses in there. So it's safe to admit now, 35 years later, that you liked New Kids on the Block, guys. They had some really good songs. And you think they would because they were written by professional songwriters, right? So here's New Kids on the Block, 35th Anniversary Edition, Step by Step, out now at Target. You've been great. I've been George Dion. I'll see you again soon.